So these two drones are very similar. The Flip is just a different version of the Mini 4 Pro, and the Mini 4 Pro is just a different version of the Flip. I've said in the past, the Flip is like a niche version of the Mini 4 Pro that has a lot of the same features and specs. The only big difference is that it has the propeller cages built in for safe flying. Also, this video is sponsored by Squarespace, but more from them later. So here's the rundown on both of these drones. They both are under 250 grams. Yes, even the Flip is with those propeller cages. This means both of these drones are regulation friendly for easier flying in certain countries. They have the same general footprint when unfolded to fly and when folded for travel. They have the same transmission system for a strong signal when flying close and far away. They both have access to the same remote controllers, the RC-N3 and RC2 with the built-in screen. The flight parameters like speed are the same between both drones, despite the Flip having those propeller cages that typically hinder performance. Even the camera on both of these drones is the same, with a similar megapixel count when shooting photos and the same video resolutions, frame rates, and shooting options. The only difference that the Mini 4 Pro has in its camera is that the hardware allows it to rotate vertically for portrait photo and video shooting without losing resolution to a digital crop. So these two drones really are more similar than you may have thought in the most important ways. Everybody cares about the size, speed, and camera on a drone, and with them being so similar on both of these drones, it might be hard to spot the differences. First and foremost, something that is a big difference is the price. I've listed all of the different combos and options here on the screen, and while the bottom tier option of the Flip is the cheapest option here, it doesn't include a remote controller, which leaves you restricted to just using the automated flight modes or your phone. For a more comparable experience, you'd have to look at the options with the remote controllers included. In this case, the Flip across the board is about $300 less expensive. This gives you the option of overall saving money or spending a little bit more to get some extra batteries and accessories for your drone. Remember how similar these drones are though. With the Flip, you can get a sub 250 gram drone that handles great in the air, has a nice strong transmission system, and takes awesome photos for substantially less than you originally could have in the Mini 4 Pro. Now with that said, because of this price gap, there definitely is some differences, so why don't we walk you through them so you can understand which is the right drone for you. Now despite the price difference being in favor of the Flip, it actually has two big ways that make it better than the Mini 4 Pro. The first is pretty obvious, the propeller guards, which means this drone is more safe to fly around people. It could be a great option for children. It's regulation friendly, so you can more easily fly over people with the proper approvals. It's also more resilient to crashes, so if it bumps into an object or a wall, it won't instantly fall to the ground, and if it does, it's much better protected from damage with the added propeller cages. As I mentioned in my review of the Flip, pros and cons come with using propeller guards, but I found that since the propeller guards are built right into the body of the drone, the cons are less impactful. Like the Flip really is not clunky, as the propeller cages are slim and fold together really nicely for travel when you want to throw it in your bag. Even the performance with the added cages is great, as I've shown in some screen recordings. The drone also has no problem getting up to the top speed in the normal or sport mode for fun flying and dynamic video shooting. So the propeller cages are a big difference and in essence really do make the Flip what it is, and it's up to you to decide if you find the benefits of using them helpful or not. That'll really sway your decision between purchasing the Flip or purchasing the Mini 4 Pro. Now the second big difference in favor of the Flip is the automated flight features, which can be accessed on the drone without using a remote controller at all by launching the drone right from your hand autonomously. Now for the type of flying I do, this really isn't all that important, but for the people that this drone was made for, beginner flyers, I think this is going to be a huge selling point for the Flip over the Mini 4 Pro. So the Neo first introduced this concept of having the smart features built in that can be directly controlled with a button on the drone. This means your phone or a remote isn't needed, just the drone itself. Using the button on the side, you can cycle between different flight modes like the quick shots and follow functions. The flight modes are displayed on the front screen for visual confirmation just under the infrared sensor. Once you've found the one that you want to use, you long press the button and the drone will take off from your hand. In this case, I'm using the follow mode, so as soon as the drone goes up into the air, it identifies me as the subject and begins tracking autonomously. When I'm finished, I stop for a second, place my hand under the drone, and it will slowly land right in my palm. For those hand launches and landings, it's really great to have the built-in propeller cages that completely enclose the propellers, because I don't have to worry about nicking up my fingers. Even when I just take off from my hand for a regular manual flight without using the automated features, it's so nice to just put my hand out there and not worry about having to put my fingers down and not get a cut on them from the propellers. Now, this is very similar to the Neo, as it offers a piece of hardware in between you and the propeller, and I don't see them adding these automated features by use of a button to any other drone that doesn't have some sort of built-in protection, whether it be propeller cages or propeller guards. Now, before before we get into some more differences between the Mini 4 Pro and the Flip, here's a quick word from this video sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is my all-in-one tool to share and manage my content. The layout that I've chosen gives me the ability to share my videos, photos, and general information with my audience on my own terms, so I get to choose how it's displayed. I was able to fully customize the experience of my website quickly and efficiently thanks to their many templates that got me started. All the elements that Squarespace offers gives me many different options to feature the images and content on my web pages. This also makes my website easy to maintain over time, so I can spend less time updating my website and more time creating. You can get a jumpstart on your own website using design intelligence that leverages AI for a faster design. This allows you to build a personalized website that fits you or your business's needs. Aside from being a digital portfolio for my work, Squarespace has also become my main way of operating my business on the daily. From accepting payments from clients, sending invoices, and being able to operate my own digital store, I couldn't imagine doing business without it. To keep on top of how my website is performing, Squarespace's analytics go in depth so that I can see how much traffic my website is getting, what area my website is being viewed the most, and I can see which web pages and which content is performing the best. So a big thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and helping me display my work online for over half a decade. Okay, so the Flip is new and of course will have its advantages, but being $300 more expensive, the Mini 4 Pro definitely has some tech that makes it a better option for some. Probably the most noticeable and noteworthy is the omnidirectional obstacle avoidance sensors all around the drone. These high-resolution, wide-angle obstacle avoidance sensors allows the drone to see in every direction to avoid any obstacles in the way. They could be behind the drone, above it, to the side, right in front of it, it doesn't matter, the drone will be able to see them. In comparison, the Flip just has a single infrared sensor pointing forwards that provides very basic obstacle avoidance to detect obstacles that are directly in front of the drone. You'll need to hope that the propeller guards can mitigate damage done when flying in any of the other directions in case of a crash. One of my favorite features that comes as a result of having cameras on all sides of the drone is that I can see through them as I'm flying to get a better understanding of what's in my way. For instance, if I'm doing an orbit shot where the drone is moving side to side while the main camera is looking forwards at the subject I'm shooting video of, I can still see what's to the side of my drone so I can move around any obstacles that might be in my way. What I chalk this difference up to is that the Mini 4 Pro does everything that it can with its upgraded obstacle avoidance to detect and avoid a crash before it happens, while the Flip, with its very basic obstacle avoidance, has the built-in propeller guards for the eventual crash that will happen in hopes that it will mitigate the damage. So the Mini 4 Pro does the work before the crash, while the Flip does the work during the crash. Another difference in favor of the Mini 4 Pro is the flight time. There's a bit more to uncover here though, as the Mini 4 Pro has different battery options and real-world flight time can be very different from the advertised number DJI gives you on paper. So the Flip can fly for an advertised 31 minutes, which is good. I think that it's respectable. It's definitely not the best, but you've got to remember that this is a sub 250 gram drone and the battery had to be shrunk down so it could accommodate the extra weight from the propeller cages. With that said though, because of those cages being a little bit more restrictive on the drone during flight, I feel like it eats up the battery a little bit more than it would on a drone that doesn't have propeller cages, making the real world flight time of this drone more like 20 to 22 minutes. The Mini 4 Pro, on the other hand, has a standard battery option that keeps it under 250 grams and a plus battery option that pushes it over 250 grams. I think it's unfair to compare these drones with that larger battery since the Flip is strictly limited to one battery size. However, the real world flight time of the smaller battery on the Mini 4 Pro is still better than the Flip, which is definitely something to consider. Flight time is up there as being one of the most important things on a drone. Also, for those wondering, the Flip definitely won't be getting a larger battery option as the print indicating this drone is under 250 grams is right on the drone itself. Instead, this print is on the bottom of the smaller battery for the Mini 4 Pro, so the branding can be completely taken off when using the plus-sized battery. In the same vein as the advertised flight time being hard to achieve on both of these drones unless you have perfect conditions and drain the battery completely down to zero, the performance is kind of in the same boat. While both of these drones are very similar, they have the same speed and the same wind resistance, the actual performance when you're flying them is fairly different. Because of their size, because they're so small, the performance can be degraded even if you have a strong gust of wind. The Flip more so because of the built-in propeller cages, but just know that because of their size, because they need to stay under 250 grams, you aren't going to get the same performance out of these two drones as you would, say, the Air 3 or the Mavic 3 because they're much larger with bigger motors. With that said, the Flip definitely is a little bit worse when flying in the air than the Mini 4 Pro, despite on paper being identical, and it's just because of the built-in propeller cages. They kind of act as sails as you fly through the air. They're going to pick up the wind a little bit more, meaning the Mini 4 Pro is going to be a better performing drone drone. Again, despite it being similar on paper, the Mini 4 Pro does have that edge. Moving on, another difference in favor of the Mini 4 Pro is the sophisticated gimbal design that lets the whole camera rotate vertically for true portrait photo and video shooting. This is a very small aspect of the camera system as a whole, but might make a big difference to someone that strictly makes content for Instagram or TikTok that heavily favors the vertical aspect ratio. Remember, other than that, the camera between these drones is identical, so both take really great photos and videos. So in conclusion, both of these drones have more similarities than differences, but choosing the right one is completely up to your needs. In my comparison videos, I'm going to start ending off my videos with a final conclusion that highlights the benefits of each option and who I think each drone is best for. I'll also give you my personal pick if I could only choose one of these drones for what I like to do. So I believe the Flip in general is the best for someone that is very new to flying drones and favors automated flight modes over flying manually. It would be great for someone that is going to fly it around people to take photos and videos, and is an awesome option for children looking to learn, so there's less of a chance someone will get hurt. The Mini 4 Pro, on the other hand, is more of a drone flyer's drone, so if you like to take manual control, this is the one for you, as it feels more freeing to fly without the propeller cages when you get it up, out, and into the air. If you want a more flexible tracking experience, the Mini 4 Pro also has an edge, as the sensors all around the drone let it track a subject from any side, not just directly behind it. Price, however, is definitely something to consider, and if you want a great drone that flies well and has an awesome camera, the Flip might be your best bet for the money. So if you're in the market, which drone do you think is right for you? Mini 4 Pro or Flip? I'd love to know your thoughts. If you're in the market for a drone, please leave them down below. I think I told you that I would tell you what my personal choice would be, and I would choose the Mini 4 Pro. I'm someone that loves to fly manually, so any extra little power I can get from the propeller cages that don't feel like they're holding me back would be great. I also love all the advanced tech on it, so the omnidirectional obstacle avoidance really does give it features that you wouldn't get on the Flip. For example, vision assist, like I mentioned, is such a great feature to have, and I really missed having it on the Flip, as I felt like when flying left to right doing an orbit, I was blind as I couldn't see what was over there, and at any moment it could just crash and the propeller guards could hit a tree or could hit a wall. So for me, Mini 4 Pro is the drone to go for, even though it's just a little bit more expensive. But hey, if you're somebody out there that really values safety, then the Flip might be the best option for you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and as always, I'll talk to you later. Peace.